is trapped inside this ludicrous child's toy. I need someone with a corporeal form to help return me to my body. These damnable cultists bested me. The witless fools believe they can summon a dragon and return the dragon cult to prominence. Ha! One of their mages bound my soul to this door and left me to spend eternity as this repulsively adorable plaything. Obviously, these idiots aren't infallible. They stripped me of my belongings before leaving me to my fate. If you can retrieve 3 of my things and place them upon a summoning altar, the spell will break and my body will be returned to me. The dragon cult lair, Dragonhome, is farther inside the cave, as is the altar where you'll place my belongings. You'll need to put me inside your pack so I can direct you and offer guidance. Don't make a fuss of it. Ugh, as if they had any claim to that name. They're pompous upstarts who worship dragons just as the ancient dragon cult did. Ridiculous. They are cruel, bloodthirsty, and prone to insanity, but frustratingly capable, as I learned the hard way. No one would look favorably on a resurgence of the dragon cult, no matter how laughable the effort. I threatened to expose them, and rather than kill me outright, they decided to humiliate me. It's demeaning. I am a distinguished maid. Haven't you learned enough? I am merely an innocent scholar who wandered into the den of the sloppily reformed cult and was subjected to eternal misery for no reason. Now, come on. We have a body to reclaim. Stuff! No, dear stranger. I would like you to gently place me inside your pack, among your no doubt precious belongings, and carry me inside, so that I might observe your progress. Are you quite ready? Lovely. Then pick me up and let's get going. I'd like to get back into my own body sooner rather than later. Wouldn't you? These cultists will flay you alive if you don't strike first. dragon, I'd be wholly unimpressed. forget all the fun. Could you take me out and wave me at the next group of cultists? Oh, my goblet! I shall have to scour the memory of cultist lips from it if I'm ever to drink from it again. We have everything we need. Now, the altar should be up top somewhere. Hurry! Hurry! If memory serves, this is the cult leader's squalid domain. Be careful, darling.
You cannot stop us! Dragons will once again rule the sky! cannot stop us! Dragons will once again rule the sky!
Now place the items on the altar. That should be enough to break the spell. Hurry!
At last! You did it! Oh, it feels so good to be back in my body. Flesh and blood. A beating heart. It would truly have been a shame to keep all of this beauty locked away in a silly doll for eternity. I owe you a great debt. I wouldn't think too hard about it if I were you. This kind of magic is often more palatable when not dissected. The long and short of it is that it worked, and you've restored me to my true self. Yes, darling, thanks to you. My rather enviable body is restored, and so sorry excuse for cultists no longer have a hold of me. Please, take this. It's not every hero that stops to help a talking doll. You've more than earned a reward. I can't tell you how... Yes, I didn't realize how much I missed the cold. The wind biting my cheeks is like a kiss from an old lover. Or a new lover. It's invigorating. You have my eternal gratitude for what it's worth. First, I'm going to make the bastards who did this to me pay. Then, I think I'll take a long, hot bath, stuff myself on sweets and mead, and then perhaps find someone to warm my bed. Humiliating! Reduced to a child's plaything. I never thought I'd sink so low. Oh, and dreadfully boring, too. All I could do was stare at the wall and think about how much I hated it. And there were so many itches I could not scratch. Certainly not after what you've done to them here. They'd be licking their wounds for months if I didn't intend to make sure none of the remaining survive. The time of the dragon coat is long over. They should be thanking us for reminding them. Oh, fine. Think of me as a powerful, stunningly beautiful enforcer of justice. I see evil in the world, and I eradicate it as I see fit. My methods could be viewed as unsavory by some, but perhaps the same could be said of you.
You best turn around. Whoa, hold on there, stranger. Might want to reconsider entering more Kazgor. Damn mine collapsed and the whole clan's on edge. The fact that Chief Urzik and Overseer Thulsgreg are at each other's throats doesn't help. Typical. Yeah, I don't know all the details. Just heard a loud rumble and miners scrambling out of the mine, shouting and coughing. Way I hear it, some workers are still trapped inside. Not sure what the chief plans to do about it, honestly. Ugly business. Depends on who you ask. Some members of the clan blame the chief. Not out loud, mind you. Others blame the Overseer for not falling in line. Either way, the clan won't last long without the mine. If you wanted to lend a hand, nobody would stop you. Chief Urzik's smart. Brave as they come. But I've got to tell you, part of me wonders if she went too far with her new mining methods. Progress, am I right? If you try something new, be ready to take your lumps. She's strong, but her methods don't always sit well with the clan. She earned her place as chief, no question. But where orcs are concerned, a little progress goes a long way. Push things too far, and people start getting their tusks in a twist. Thulsgreg runs the clan's mining operation. He would have ruled the clan if Chief Urzik hadn't challenged him. He still holds a grudge, I think. Hard to blame him. Our clan's never been too strict with tradition, but he'd love to change that.
Damn it, Urzik, Chief. We can't risk letting those monsters out. Think about the rest of the clan.
We're orcs, Thulsgreg. I'm not about to tuck tail while our kin fight for their lives. This isn't your business, stranger. Malak's jawbone, how did you even get in here? It doesn't matter. I've got this insubordinate worm to deal with. My people are trapped in the mine and need help. If he doesn't fall in line, it's his funeral. An accident. Or at least, I hope it was an accident. Either way, what I need right now is for Overseer Thulsgreg to follow orders and talk some sense into his full wife, Mazog. She hid the key to the mines, and I aim to know where. When the mine collapsed, strange creatures from below stormed the tunnels. Mazog locked the door to the mine to keep them contained. But by doing that, she trapped a handful of survivors inside. Try if you want, but know this. I'll do what I have to get that key. The clan won't like it. They're frustrated as it is. But as chief, I'm bound to do what's best for the stronghold. If what's best for the clan is Thulsgreg on a pike, so be it. Good luck making him see reason. You'll need it.
If you're here to convince me to turn over the key, save your breath. It's too risky to expose the stronghold to attack. Urzik knows this, but she's too stubborn to admit it. Mazog hid the key for good reason. That's all I've got to say about it. Of course I am. Those orcs are my kin, same as Urzik. But we have to face facts. They're probably dead. Chief Urzik thinks she can solve every problem with her damned alchemy, but enough is enough. I won't allow her to endanger the stronghold. She uses potions that dissolve stone. It makes mining quicker work, sure, but it's not our way, and it's dangerous. I'd bet my tusks that her alchemy's to blame for the collapse. Meanwhile, my wife's locked in a cage. How's that for irony? In a storeroom beneath the longhouse. Now listen, I don't want you trying to break her out. Neither of you would make it out of the stronghold alive. But you can talk to her if you want. You should hear her side of the story. Fair warning, she's stubborn. More stubborn than I am, so watch out. That obvious, huh? For years, my family ruled the stronghold. When my father passed, the role of chief should have fallen to me. Urzik's challenge for the title was an affront to the traditions this clan has survived on for generations. We abandoned our people's cruder customs long ago. People marry who they wish, for instance. But the traditions we kept are sacred. We honor the code. Tradition sustains and protects us. But Chief Urzik ignores any rule or custom she pleases. No, maybe. Truth is, she challenged me in combat and I lost. But only because of her alchemical tricks. I would have defeated her if she fought like a true orc, with her fists and her sword. It's not just me. Most of the clan's uneasy with it. Orcish culture is built on tradition, hard work. Without that, we're nothing. We've mined for generations using nothing but pick and spade. To turn our backs on that is just foolish. Yes and no. Sure, we collect twice the ore in half the time, but it's dangerous. We're miners, not mages. Nobody knows what the tusk they're doing with that stuff. A disaster like this was inevitable.